So what are you going to wear then?
What do you mean, what we're going to wear?
Let's go to courting. We've got to get dressed up, haven't we? No, I thought I'd put Amy in that lovely blue satin dress, you know, Auntie May sent in.
Whoa. Look, listen, we're only going to go and sign a form.
Yeah, I know, but that's all anyone does when they get married, isn't it? But they still get dressed up.
Yeah, but that's when it is marriage. I mean, this isn't marriage. We've spoke about this.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry to keep dragging this up. It's just... Well, we can't get married, can we, Stephen? This is the next best thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, what we're doing today is a celebration of us starting a family together. And I want to make that as special and memorable and romantic as we possibly can. Steve, you do want to do this, don't you?
Yeah, sorry, of course I do. Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah.
Jolly, you must have seen her. You must know how she is.
Not yesterday. She never came down at all.
Why not?
Couldn't face it, I don't know. She's got good days and bad days.
There are all bad days with him around.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm keeping a close look. And if there's anything to report, I'll come straight and find you.
This is as far as I'm allowed to go. I have to set you spying, or I'll sit over there on that bench hoping for a glimpse of her.
Morning.
Hi, Mum.
What's with the suit?
Oh, Tracy's idea wants us all suited and booted before we go to court.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, she's taking it a bit more seriously than she should.
When in fact the whole thing is just a farce. A charade. A rotten trick so you could get your name on a form.
She'd do the same if the shoe was on the other foot.
No, she wouldn't. She loves you, Steve.
Well, I don't love her.
So tell her. Stop leading her on.
Well, it's just for one more day and then I tell her how I really feel.
So it's that clear cut, is it? Sign here. Thank you. You're dumped.
Look, would you take me for I'm like callous?
No comment.
Look, all I'm going to do, I'm going to let her down gently. You know, back off, and then, you know, when she twigs, I'll tell her, you know, I'll be like, I've tried, baby, get all emotional and say, you know, I've really tried, honey, but, you know, I just don't feel the way I should, you know.
You've got it all worked out, haven't you?
Down to the last detail. Hello? Yeah, mate, be with you in 10 minutes.
Hey, good girl. Oh, the Wanderer returns. Just in time to take Beth to school. That is, unless I'm expected to do that after getting her up, dressing her and giving her a breakfast.
I set the alarm clock for 7, but we overslept. Sorry.
We? Meaning you and Scooter? Take it that's where you were last night?
Yeah. I'm just gonna get her stuff for school.
Phone call would have been nice. A text even. Anything to stop me lying awake half the night worrying.
Mum, couldn't you guess?
Well, I knew where I thought you were. Where I prayed you were. Not that I expect you to give me a moment's thought. You never do.
Mum, are we gonna go through all this again?
If it means the occasional word'll get through, then yes.
Oh, don't worry, Mum. I got the message loud and clear.
But the rules of my house, are so terrible that you can't accept them and you go scurrying off into the night.
You know, I don't believe this, and there was me thinking you might actually apologise.
Me apologise?
Yeah, you were vile to Scooter last night. I wouldn't be surprised if he never steps foot in the house again.
Well, it's not all bad then.
David.
Sorry. I'll leave you to it.
We can't go on like this. We've got to sort it out. Unless you're going to move in with Scooter permanently.
You're joking, his house is tiny.
Right. So invite him round for his tea. That's if he'll ever darken my doorstep again. And then afterwards we can have a civilised discussion about all this.
You promise it won't get ugly?
I promise if you promise.
Yeah?
Go on, I'll take Beth to school, seeing as you're running late.
Oh, Mum, thank you. Do you know I didn't even take any clean clothes?
There's a clean pile of ironing on your bed.
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, cheers, love. Liz, can I ask you a favour?
I know, if it's about this afternoon.
No, the wedding's all taken care of. I really must stop calling it that. It's just... Well, it feels like my wedding day, and I'm a damn sight more excited about today than I was about marrying Robert.
No, today is filling in a form to make Steve's relationship with Amy official.
Yeah, but it makes mine and Steve's relationship official and all, doesn't it? Look, I had it engraved with a T and an S.
Well, that's lovely.
I'm going to give it him tonight in the hotel room.
A hotel as well? You must be made of money.
Well, it's just for one night, innit? The perfect end to a perfect day. Actually, that's the favour I wanted to ask you, Amy. Could you have it for tonight?
Ah.
No, she'll be as good as gold. I made a promise.
Of course, I'd love to have her.
I like it.
Oh, Blanche.
Wait till I sit down.
Yeah, you're right, love, you can manage it.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yeah, go on in.
The good news is you don't have to move out. You can stop where you are.
Ah, right. Our sale fallen through, is it?
You'll find out if you let me explain. The bad news is I'll no longer be your landlady.
Oh, and that's bad news.
I've sold the house to a chap who is prepared to buy with a sitting tenant.
What chap? You can't do this.
I sold it to somebody Steve McDonnell put me on to. But don't worry, he's Eileen's landlord as well, so he won't put the rent up.
Well, I'm not sure I'm happy about this, love.
Me neither. Well, carry on. Don't let me stop you.
Well, I can't think of a more fitting tribute to my grandfather than to bring his idea to life.
In a busy cafeteria.
His invention is adaptable to any environment. That is part of its beauty.
Yeah, but it won't be very beautiful when there's pulleys and levers everywhere. There'll be a death trap. Goodness knows what health and safety will say.
Well, I'm sure they made the same objections to Charles Babbage's analytical engine.
Who was that?
He designed the forerunner of the computer. Or Stephenson's rocket. You can't go laying railway track the length and breadth of the country. People might trip over them.
There's no call for sarcasm, Roy.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm surprised you're taking such a stance. I thought you would be behind me.
But with all due respect, Roy, your granddad didn't patent the wheel. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Fun? Fun? The planet is on the verge of extinction due to our reliance on finite sources of energy.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're trying to save the world now?
I might make a tiny contribution. The mere act of building it will at least raise awareness.
It'll raise eyebrows, and I dare say there'll be one or two sneers as well. That's what worries me.
Oh, well, they laughed at Isaac Newton and Einstein.
Yes, well, I wasn't married to them. It'll upset me if people start taking mickey.
You spur me on. Everything you're saying spurs me on. I don't think I can let go. I've got the bit between my teeth.
Have you gazumped your own granddaughter?
No.
That's what it sounds like to me.
You stay out of this.
Well, to be fair, we are talking about my home here, aren't we?
No. My home, mine, Steve and Amy's, or at least it was supposed to be.
I think you should have this conversation with Steve.
Why, what's he said?
Told me not to say anything. Put me in a very difficult position. I want you to live there, of course I do, but I need the money for my operation.
Steve's pulled out without telling me.
I need a quick sale. What else can I do, Tracy?
Why would he do that? What's he playing at?
You better ask him that.
Yeah, don't worry, I will.
So, how do I look?
Shifty.
Well, don't you like it?
Like a man who's got something to hide. I've just been speaking to Grand Steve. I know about the house. What is the point in us making this commitment to each other, pretending to be a family, if you're going to go behind my back?
I know, I'm sorry.
Steve, if you can't afford to buy the house, you speak to me, not Gran.
Well, I didn't want to let you down, you know.
I was bound to find out eventually. This way, you've just made it 10 times worse.
Well, I'm under a lot of pressure, you know, and, well, money's tight, and, well, your gran wanted a quick sale, and, well, I had to let it go because it wasn't fair on her, you know what I mean?
All right, so you go round to Gran's house, you give her the name of somebody who can afford to buy the house. Steve, why didn't you just speak to me?
I know, I should have, and I'm sorry, but I just didn't want to let you down, and I was waiting for the right time to tell you as well, and...
Steve, I would live in a shoebox if we were together.
Well, that's great. You know, no, that's brilliant. I feel the same way. But come on then, shake a leg. We've got to be there at 2.
Just, promise me something.
What?
Promise me that whatever happens from now on, you'll be honest with me.
Yeah, promise. Promise. Come on then, get ready.
Listen, Kieran, mate, you can do us a favour, could you?
What's that?
I got a load of timber coming in 5 minutes. I need a hand unloading it.
Where's Jason?
College. Day release. Only take half an hour. Go on. While it's quiet. I'll bung you 20.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. MacDonald, all seems to be in order. I just need you both to sign in front of a witness. Maureen?
Thanks. Sorry. You want to sign as well, do you? Your turn. Come on, we've not got all day.
No. No, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
You what?
You're using me, Steve.
What do you think?
Morning, gorgeous.
No, it's not my sin, I'm sorry.
But I like it. What's wrong with it?
It's so chintzy. It's elephant knicker blinds. It's so 80s.
So we change them. It's got 4 good-sized bedrooms and a massive living room, and it's under 250...
I do not think that we should be having this conversation in this shop.
Why?
No, we're talking £250,000 houses. People are going to get jealous, you know, resentful.
Well, I want to go and see it.
I don't think so.
You don't want to buy a house, and me, you don't want to live with me.
Of course I do. Look, we've been through all
The only thing you care about is Amy. That's why we're here. That's what all this is about.
Look, Tracy, I don't know what's going through that head of yours.
You want it in black and white that you are Amy's dad. You want it official.
Well, of course I do, but I don't see why...
Yeah, and all the time you're backing out of living with me.
I'm not backing out.
Now I know why you've been acting all nervous all the time, Steve. You're nervous because you're guilty, and you're guilty because you've got something to hide.
No. Look, like you said, this is our big day.
Because it's the day you get parental responsibility of Amy.
Look, should we go outside if that's all right?
You see, now I know why you blew up at Roy Cropper when it looked like you weren't going to get your own way. And now I know why your mum looks at the floor every time I walk into a room. It's because she knows, Steve, she's in on it. Yeah, now I know why you are the way you are with me. The way you blow hot and cold. And the way you kiss me, like you've always done, because none of this is right.
Tracy, please.
You know, the way you looked at Amy just now. The way you always look at her. You had love in your eyes, Steve.
Well, that's because she's my daughter.
You've never looked at me like that. And you never will. Come on, Steve, just admit it.
Look, I don't think this is the best place for us to discuss our relationship.
Oh, what relationship? It's a sham. To think that I asked you. No, I begged you to be honest with me. You're incapable.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like you say, there's loads more where that came from.
I'll bear it in mind. Cheers.
Can I, talk to you in confidence?
Yeah, sure, man.
Only, between you and me, Jason hasn't exactly got what it takes. Long term, I might be looking to take someone on.
What would I do? Make the tea? I'm a cook, Charlie. I don't have to plaster or plumb or...
You'd soon learn. Train on the job. Learn while you learn. You're serious? Yeah. Seen you work close up. Very close quarters, and let's face it, you've been keeping that place over there going while Shelley's laid up.
Cheers, pal.
It's still very early days. I might come to nothing, so keep it hush-hush, but, just sounding you out.
I have to say, I do get really frustrated over there.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, when the restaurant went bust, I said I'd give myself a few months out and then I get right back out there, you know?
Yeah. I sometimes wonder where all the years have gone. I thought I'd have hit the big time by now, settled down. Nice big house with Shell, a couple of kids.
That's where you see yourself, is it?
Family man, yeah. Definitely. Shell's the one for me. Once she's got herself back on her feet.
Yeah, it's terrible to see her. But the state that she's in.
Yeah. Especially since everyone around here seems to think I've driven her to it in some way. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
No. You don't want to listen to my problems. Besides, I'll be wondering where you are.
Yeah.
Tracy. What's the matter, love? You had a row with Steve?
Oh, what lovers diff you mean? Except we're not lovers. We never have been, and we never will be. He's just been using me.
Using you?
All he's interested in is Amy.
So all this talk about you and
It
him
was
moving...
lies. And if he tries to get in here, Mum, please don't let him in because I swear I won't be responsible for my actions.
Me and me big mouth is all I can say.
No, Gran, if it wasn't for you, I would have gone through with this whole charade.
I don't understand. I mean, it seems like a very odd way to go about getting... what exactly?
Parental rights, Dad. Legal rights over Amy.
Yeah, but to use such devious means.
Ken's right. I mean, what makes you think Steve could be so calculated?
Because he loves Amy, Mum. He wants Amy, not me. How did I be so gullible?
Well, he had me going.
There were so many times I threw myself at him and he wasn't interested. Then all of a sudden he is. And why? Why didn't I see through it?
Well, if there's one good thing that's come out of this, at least it's opened your eyes about Steve.
Oh, yeah. My eyes are open, all right, wide open. Steve MacDonald's going to be really sorry he ever made an enemy out of me.
Here we go.
You don't have to fuss over me, you know.
Why not? You deserve it. All the things you do for us.
Not that we appreciate any of it.
We wandered into a parallel universe or something.
We've just been thinking, haven't we, Scooter?
Yeah, we have.
We're not going to take you for granted anymore, are we?
No, we're not.
Well, I'm very pleased to hear it. Don't want you to think I'm an old nag.
No way, we never think that, do we?
You're joking.
I like a full house and I like to keep busy. All I ask in return is a bit of consideration.
Well, from now on, Mum, I promise you, you're going to get it. And we're going to do more than our fair share, aren't we, Scooter?
Oh, yeah. We certainly will.
We think we should pay for our fair share as well.
Oh, no, I wouldn't ask any money off you.
Oh, no, Mum, honestly, think about it. Why should you pay all the bills when there's 5 of us living here?
Well, you don't earn much, do you? And I mean, it's not as if Scooter lives here.
Oh, well, Mum, you see, that's the thing.
Now, when I said we should sit down and discuss this, that's not quite the solution I had in mind.
Roy, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a killjoy this morning.
No, it's fine. You were merely being the voice of reason. I was getting a little carried away. Besides, there's a sprocket that's integral to the pulley system, which I no longer make.
Oh, I see.
Even to attempt such a feat of engineering in a tiny cafe when I've chips to fry, barm cakes to butter.
I don't want you to give up on your dreams.
No. It's not practical. Best to make do with the model. I thought I'd put it in a glass case, though, as a permanent reminder of my grandfather's achievement.
Or just a permanent reminder of your grandfather.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, I'll put the tea on.
Oh. Roy's Rose, proprietor speaking. You found someone who manufactures sprockets? I see.
Coronation Street bus station. Yeah, be quick about it, thank you. Right, there's a coach in half an hour, so hopefully I should be able to make that one.
And Peter doesn't mind you just turning up like this?
Didn't give him much choice.
Don't you think you should cool down first instead of rushing off?
If I stay in the street a minute longer, I swear I will kill Steve MacDonald.
After what you told me today, I'd give you a hand. At least you know he's a devoted father. No. I don't suppose that's much comfort now.
Tracy, you can't just run away like this. Couldn't you just at least sleep on it?
That'll be the taxi. Mum, could you please go and get Amy?
Look, love, wouldn't it be better off staying here where we can look after you?
I just feel so humiliated. I can't stay around here.
You are coming back, though. Tracy?
I'll be in touch. Bye, Gran.
Bye, love.
Look, we need to talk. Look, I was getting a bit worried about how fast things were moving, but I still reckon we could make it work.
How could you look me in the eye and lie to me? How could you sleep with me?
Look, we need to sit down and talk.
Get out of my sight. I can't bear to look at you. Come on.
What's going on?
She's leaving.
Well, where are you going?
None of your business.
Wait a minute, you can't just get up and leave. What about Amy?
You're never going to see her again, Steve.
No.
I don't think your presence is especially welcome right now, Steve.
Well, she can't just go off with my daughter.
I can do what I like, Steve. Amy, say goodbye to your daddy.